Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Monday Hauls here on Carl's Collects Comics. This is the series where each Monday I will share books that I've picked up over the past week to week and a half, and make a few recommendations mixed in with it. But it's just all the hauls wrapped up into one, so there's not a bunch of different videos, unboxings, and hauls. So stay tuned. Alright everybody, so here we are. This is episode 3 of Monday Hauls, and I've got a few books to share with you. So you might have heard that Tokyo Ghost, an independent series by Image, written by Rick Remender, has been optioned for an upcoming either series or film. My son also happens to be a fan of the show, so picked up cover 1A in a pristine 9.8 raw, and then also another beautiful 9.8 copy of 1B. Those were picked up for fair market value off of eBay, and it was, you know, the asking price or the top bid for a couple of eBay auctions. So they were, you know, it was top dollar, but it's partially for him, but it's also we're also just going to watch and see what happens with the show. He got the graphic novel for Christmas last year and really enjoyed it. Also from my local comic shop, I picked up, those were 2 eBay purchases from the local comic shop. I am a fan of the 1990s Robin series that featured Tim Drake wearing the mask and cape. And so I found for $10 at my local comic shop near mint plus copies of the entire first prints of the entire original run. Some might feel like these are dollar books, but I've always enjoyed this particular iteration of Robin, and so all of them being in really good shape, minimum of near mint, and I think the lowest grade was the number 2, which would be a near mint minus, somewhere between a 9.0 and a 9.4. Coming in from Box O Comics on Facebook, that through a Facebook claim sale, I had quite a few books here, including the second printing of Stray Dogs number 1. It's a dark 5-part limited series from Image Comics, done in the Don Bluth style of animation, of artwork, but just really dark, about a group of stray dogs that have been taken in by a serial killer, and he's killed most, if not all, of their original owners. I also picked up number 2, cover A, and cover B, which they're doing these homages of famous horror films for the B covers, and those are really nice to look at. So the big launch from this past week or two was the new Alien series from Marvel. I picked up a copy of cover A. I do recommend picking it up because I want to see what Marvel's going to do with the property, and it's been a while since some really good Alien stories have been told. I also did pick up the Patrick Gleason variant cover, and then the Todd Knock variant cover. And I just picked those 2 additional ones up because I really like the artwork, and I've always been kind of, you know, a peripheral fan of Predator and Alien, and I'm excited about seeing some movement with the franchises. The rest coming in were 2 copies of the 4th printing of issue number 1. These are fairly, oh no, one of those is damaged. I have to talk to him about that. And then 2 copies of the 2nd printing of issue 4, and then 2 copies of the 2nd printing of issue 5. And then, let's see, 2 copies of the B cover of Department of Truth number 7, and then 2 copies of the A cover, Department of Truth number 7. We've got a couple of second printings of Department of Truth issue number 6, number 2 of Nuclear Family, and then 2 copies of the third printing of issue 3 of Department of Truth. I've been picking up all the later printings for that title to see what, just to see what it does. Coming in from my local comic shop, I don't think I shared any of these yet. I'll go ahead and share these. So I've got this Taskmaster number 3 second printing that features the new character on it. Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. This is the Gleason webhead version, that variant. 2 copies of Noctera number 1, the second printing. Magic the Gathering number 1. Origins number 6. Batman 107, the A and B cover. And then Noctera number 2, the A and B cover. Star Wars The High Republic number 4. The first print of ENIAC number 2. Hollow Heart number 2. And then 2 copies of Geiger, the cover A number 1. So a couple of standouts that I just want to recommend to you real quick. Geiger, interesting concept. Looking forward to seeing where it goes, and it's cool to see Jeff Johns and Gary Frank team up again after the Doomsday Clock series. I wasn't as big a fan of that series, but I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with Geiger. I would recommend also ENIAC. Bad Ideas. It's a real interesting thing that they're doing with comics, and I enjoyed the first issue of ENIAC. I didn't get the first print. I got the not first print, but I was okay with that because I just wanted to read it and check it out. But I decided to go ahead and add it to my pull list. Noctera, excellent read. Excellent read. I like the concept, I like the lead character, I like the supporting cast, and I like the world that they've built. And let's see, the Aliens, the new Alien series that's coming out. I think it's worth checking out. That, and then Stray Dogs, excellent. I'm enjoying it a lot. And then of course Department of Truth. That is a pretty easy pickup at this point. It's a great story. I'm not as big a fan of the artwork but that's just me. But I think the concept and the story alone are very strong, and I really like the pacing and what he's doing. And I think just James Tynion is one of the best writers working in comics today. He consistently delivers regardless of who he's writing for and what characters he's writing. He's created some very memorable characters across his creator-owned stuff, whether it's been at Boom or Image, all the way into the DC with characters like Ghostmaker. And I think he also did Clown Hunter. And so I at this point am picking up everything that he's putting out, or a lot of things that he's putting out, and looking into his back catalog. I recently had picked up, it's about 3 months ago, picked up a full run of issues 1 through 20 of The Woods, and I enjoyed that story. So highly recommended. Take a look into it. So hopefully some of these recommendations and pickups will give you something to go off of the next time that you're cruising online and looking at different auctions or claim sales or whatever you might be doing. But hey, enjoy reading those comics, and it's been good to chat with you for these last few minutes. Thanks.